Alright guys, hello. It is 11:24 a.m. I woke up a little bit earlier than usual because I got pinged a million times on Discord by various servers that I'm in that the 2.5 trailer came out. You know, the whole special program came out like 3 hours ago, give or take. There's a whole live stream and stuff. I also got added in a bunch of servers about like, oh, look at the, because there's always the live stream codes. So I was like, when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, Discord's blowing up. Is someone messaging me? Am I in trouble? Stuff like that. And I was like, oh no, it's just Genshin, which is cool. Okay, so I'm doing something a little bit differently. There are two videos. There's the store promotional video, which apparently features pretty much everyone, pretty much almost every like character from Inazuma. Obviously, there's a lot of people missing, like Toma, that I didn't see. I immediately saw this list and I was like, oh, there's no Toma. But I did see the Ayato came out. Alright, so for people that didn't know, last night also, Ayato, the full design for Ayato came out. Not just like a little pixelated model we saw. But we have a full model of him, and we do know that he's a Hydra character. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this 38-second story promotional video, and then we're gonna watch the full 2.5 trailer, and that's how it's gonna be. Alright, so we're just gonna go one after the other, and we're just gonna go. Because I haven't seen these yet, and I'm really hyped, because I haven't, like, oh my god. Pretty hype, dude. Oh, sorry, my voice cracked. I literally just woke up. Alright, let's do it. Oof. Okay, we also saw Flash of Ayato, that's where leaks were. Holy shit. Okay, so for people that haven't been 100% spoiled by like stuff on like social media yet, there's a couple things that like got leaked. Okay, so this particular like image right here, not here, right here. This is the thing that blew up over the internet, and it's like, oh my god, Ayato's released, and Ayato's coming, and his design's right here, right? Which is pretty fucking hype. It's pretty hype. So we're gonna see Ayato 100% in 2.5. The second thing that also has been kind of like heavily leaked. By the way, if you're not in the spoilers, then I just suggest clicking off because I'm 100% talking about spoilers for 2.5, obviously. But you know, in case like you weren't aware, just like I don't want to be that guy that ruins everything for you. But yeah, there's some other things that'll break down. So we see Kokomi here. So I imagine something's happening with like something with I feel like it's gonna have to do something with Enkanomiya. I feel like that's gonna be a plot point, which sucks because I haven't finished Enkanomiya yet because I've been kind of busy. It's really interesting that we come to this like panel because I feel like this has to do with that cat island thing, but I could be 100% wrong. Or this has to do with the shrine. Yae Miko is gonna be a very prominent character in 2.5 as far as I know. So, okay, this is like not boding well. So for people that don't know, another thing that leaked pretty heavily was the new weekly boss is going to be the Raiden Shogun. So when I see this, I'm like, okay, something's up with the Raiden Shogun, and we're going to have to stop her. And something really intrinsic with Yae Miko, apparently, too. Yeah, I don't know how to really break this down that much, but I feel like this is both a lot to break down and both simultaneously not. This, I'm not even concerned about this. I feel like the first, like, given reaction off of this would be like, okay, well, maybe they like fighting because, reasons. But I feel like this is just a spar, I feel like this is just one of those sparring things between, like, Kazuha and the Traveler. I don't really think this is, like, there's this big drama thing. We get that, like, sad kind of cutscene to Tomo's grave. Tomo being Kazuha's friend who died, like, before the events of Inazuma. But yeah, that's kind of, yeah. That's just kind of how it is. Alright, so now, I imagine 2.5, this 2.5 trailer will probably be a little bit more in depth to the what we saw in the story promotional trailer. Okay, so let's just get into it, and I just want to see what's up. Because I got questions I need answers to.
All of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness
Shit,
that cannot
okay.
be dispelled.
It is
There have
Enkanomiya.
also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before. Strange
What?
monsters and
Holy shit, those look cool.
engulfing darkness?
So you're here to help resolve this,
What's with you joining forces with them? I would say this is a nice surprise, but it's really not that surprising.
Enkanomiya is exceeding.
Whoa, is that a bow user?
Hoping I have the chance.
This tower seems
Okay.
There's darkness churning inside the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Do not come any closer.
Do you honestly have another choice?
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
You're all right, little one. You look a little nervous.
Oh.
Now you've got my attention.
Holy shit. Dude, Yae Miko looks so cool. I've already seen like the leaks for her abilities,
Come on out.
but this is gonna be...
Is that all?
She's so cool, dude. Holy shit.
I'm
That...
always
Oh my god, dude, that animation's so fucking cool.
Good. With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
Oh, here comes the one-off boss.
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Something seems wrong with A.
During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
I'm placing my god in your capable hands. Please, bring her back.
You wish to make yourself my enemy?
How the heck?
I am the everlasting Lord, the guardian of eternity.
Oh,
Period. Perish.
dude, I have chills.
Ruin follows my blade. Witness the final calamity.
Alright, there's a bit more. Sorry, oh my god. I just want to talk about so much already. That's crazy, dude. Oh. I think it's been a while since like I've seen a... Well, I'm not sure. I don't know how I reacted to the last 2.4 one. But I think oh my god, I think this is... Oh wait, holy crap. Are we a bartender in this one? Are we a barista or a bartender? I don't know what the proper term is. I think both are acceptable. It feels like it comes out a bit of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, but it is pretty cool. Wait, what is this? Domain in the outskirts of Leeway. This domain seems to change based on the will of the people in it. Oh wait, are we allowed to like make our own domains? That's actually kind of cool. Wait, that's actually really cool. Holy crap. Okay, another free-for-all fighting tournament. Okay, so this is like that one where we could use Ganyu and Zhao for free. I don't know if you guys remember which one I'm talking about. I think it was in 2.2, but I feel like I'm 100% wrong. Alright, Overflowing Mastery. Oh yeah, okay, that's Yae's Miko weapon, the Kagura's Verity, and I think Osuwanai is a Kokomi weapon. It looks like a Kokomi weapon because I saw a shell. And alright, so I wanna, there's a million things I wanna talk about. Holy shit. Okay, first thing. Alright. I do know who this guy is. If people are like me, they didn't finish Enkanomiya all the way through yet, then I'm not gonna say who it is. I mean, obviously, like, everyone kinda knows, but, you know, I don't wanna be that guy. Holy crap, by the way, a bow enemy? I don't know why. Okay, I've been really in the bow characters lately. I'm not gonna say why, because it has no relevancy towards Genshin Impact right now. It has more to do with, like, other series. But I love bow characters, and I love that there's a bow enemy. First off, that's kind of cool. We also have, like, this full, like, we have a Lancer, right? We have a Lancer, and we have a full Spear guy. Whoever made these designs, A+. This is amazing. I love these designs, like, almost immediately. It's so, oh my god, it's just so fucking cool. Like, oh my god. Like, I've said it in previous videos, I'll say it again, Genshin's really been stepping up their game. Designs are a lot more sleek. I'm sure I'm gonna hate fighting against these guys, but I love how they look. I feel like humanoid enemies always have, like, some sort of gimmick that makes me hate going against them. Okay, so we see a bunch of characters, like, offering these prayers. I don't really know who they're offering their prayers to. But, yeah, and we have the Yae Miko's reveal, right? We have the... Oh, yeah, Yae Miko's probably gonna be... Yae Miko's 100% a unit. that's gonna be the 5-star for 2.5, which is pretty cool. So shit, I hate that because they released they just released the trailer for not the trailer, but they released the design for Ayato, and then they released Yae Miko. So it's like, you know, I'm not gonna be able to roll for both. You know, I'm not gonna be able to roll for both. I gotta make a decision. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. But I love this. I love this. Like, I love her elemental verse so much. Like, look at it. Like, she's got the, oh my god. Like, I understand. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I understand now. Like, I understand. It's so cool. It's just, oh my god. These Inazuman, like, elemental bursts, they're just the icing on the cake, dude. Alright, so here we have the reveal of, like, a one-off villain. And one-off villain is, like, a villain that I feel like that we get introduced a lot in, like, different Genshin events and stories. It's like, okay, like, for example, Ajdaha was our one-off villain. I mean, obviously we fight him as a weekly boss, but it doesn't really matter. We have the, you know, during that Oni event, it was that, oh god, it was the other Oni, or I guess technically you would say, like, the boss of that other Oni that was, like, you know, kind of like he was working for. I can't even, like, describe some of the one-off bosses. They're just, like, I don't know. But I feel like this is a boss that's gonna be technically important in the story, but, like, we're gonna fight him one time and we're gonna be like, okay, yeah, and then we're not gonna think about him that much anymore. And I hate to say that, but that's how it is. So this whole thing that's happening with the Raiden Shogun, and why she's becoming a weekly boss, I feel like the obvious answer here is that, like, obviously we know that at this point, I don't feel like this is a big spoiler, because I feel like if you're in 2.5 at this point, you've already finished the main Izuma story. If you haven't, I apologize, but, like, the whole thing with Raiden Shogun is there's two parts of her. There's the Raiden Shogun, right? Is the Raiden Shogun, which is, like, the outer shell, this, like, body that, like, right, who is, like, the actual, like, Inazuma and, like, the Electro Archon, kind of, like, controls from the inside, and kind of has her, like, person stored inside of, right? There's the outer shell, and then we have I, who's, like, the actual Electro Archon, which is inside. So this, yeah. So I imagine there will be some conflict between the actual Raiden Shogun and I herself, so it will be kind of like, you know, fight your own worst enemy kind of deal, which I think is really cool, because I actually think the way the original Inazuma story ends, where it's kind of like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta, like, quote-unquote reprogram the Raiden Shogun, I don't really feel like that's, like, a thing that goes down too well. And I kept thinking about it in the back of my head, and I was like, is it really just as simple as that? As, like, okay, we just reprogram and, like, everything's good now? Because I'm thinking, like, the Raiden Shogun's probably been, like, programmed for centuries to, like, do the same thing over and over again. And I feel like changing that programming, or, like, just changing your purpose in life, like, really gets to you as a... I mean, I know. Like, I don't know how the Raiden Shogun feels or thinks, but I imagine it's not, like, an easy process that's just gonna be, like, done with a snap of a finger. And it's so cool that we have, like, this scene, too, because now that's pretty much telling us, it's like, okay, it's I, right? I versus the Raiden Shogun. Because we always know, like when we see in trailers and stuff like that, and we see, like, in story elements, the Raiden Shogun always wields the spear, the Raiden Shogun always fights with her sword, right? And it's kind of cool because when in the story we fight the Raiden Shogun, right? We fight the Raiden Shogun, but now, or we fight I, right? Technically we're fighting I, but now we're fighting the Raiden Shogun, you know? We're fighting the Raiden Shogun, which is kind of crazy because she looks really cool. I mean, she looks really cool, guys. I mean, I like this whole, like, mechanical arms, kind of puppet kind of deal. I mean, that's cool. And then this thing at the end, right? Where I can't even, hold on, I'm not even freezing frame yet. Like, this whole thing where, like, a sword, a giant hand with a giant sword comes out of a giant rift and just swings at you, that's just cool. That's just a cool panel to end on. But I'm pretty hyped for 2.5. I mean, oh my gosh. We get to see Ayato, which is awesome because at this point he's become an urban myth that is now a reality. And now we get to see Yae Miko in-game, right? In-game, and we can even play as her. The question is, will I roll for her? Or will I wait for Ayato? I can't tell. It's so hard. They have too many good characters now. I don't know who to vote for. My Primo Gems are shaking. They're shuddering in excitement, but also in despair of who to roll for. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the story promotional video and the 2.5 trailer. I hope you guys... Oh yeah, also, like, all the promo codes are... Honestly, guys, the promo codes are, like, everywhere. I feel like I don't need to be the one to tell you, but they're everywhere. Just, like, yeah, they're everywhere. But it's been a pretty good year so far. We're only a month in some way in, and it's been a pretty good start to the year for Genshin Impact. And I'm pretty hyped to see what's going on, and I'm looking forward to the future of it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I hope you guys have a good time with 2.5, and I'll probably see you when the Yae Miko demo comes out or something. But yeah, Genshin players be eating good this year so far. I'll tell you what, guys. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So have a good day, have a good morning, have a good evening, whenever you are, wherever you are. Regardless, though, have a good one. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.